Hello everyone, welcome to TryRates. Myself Suji. So today in this Python series, we are going to cover what is conditional statement. So first we are going to make a note that what is conditional statement. Conditional statements. Okay, so in Python there are three types of conditional statement are there. So three types of conditional statements are there. So the first one is if, second one is else, and third one is elif. Okay, so these are our three conditional statement are available in our Python. So now we are going to see each and everything. Means how it going to happen, what is the use of the if, how it going to uh, happen where we are dealing with code. Now also we are going to see how the control flow of this programming language means the Python, how it take means we are already know Python is a indentational programming language means if you are not giving a indentation after a block means these conditional statement are a block of execution means if it's true we need to execute otherwise false. Okay, so for this if we can say that this is also called a truthy block or true block. Okay, in the sense of when we are going to type something in your true means true condition, it's always treated like as this is a truthy block. You can to say this coding language. Then if the given condition is or the value, okay, condition or value is true, then the controller or the Python controller will execute these particular things. Okay, execute the true block or if block. Okay, how it going to happen, then what does the syntax for this if we are going to see. Okay, so the syntax for that is we just need to write if keyword, then we need to pass the value or we can say that condition here. Okay, so then are going to use the colon because it will be help while we are dealing with your indentation. After that we need to write your statement means whatever the code you need to write. So this is a simply we can say that syntax for your if block. Okay, then we can say that if the given value means whenever we are trying to give any value here or condition, okay, if it is false, then controller goes outside the if block. Okay, means when this will be true, it's execute this line. If it will false, it became coming outside means this space. Okay, while we are dealing with a example, you can get a clear picture of that. So I just create one file test.py. So I just took two value. Okay, 10 and b equal to 20. Okay, as of now we are going to only see the truthy block means if block. Okay, if a is greater than b. Okay, so I need to print a is greater. Okay, now for only the truthy block I need to print, but the else block in some time we are going to cover. If you compare a is greater than b, it is false means it will need to print the else block, but we are going to cover the if. That's why here it will be not printing, it's showing a blank because in the else we are not printing anything. Okay, if I am giving the value as 100 and now I want to print, it give me the a is greater. So we can say that this is the small example of if block. Okay, then we are going to cover our else block means how the else block will work, then what is the point regarding your else block we are going to cover. Okay, so else block is called as else block is called as a false block. Means when your condition became false, it became it is a false. Okay, means it come to your false block. Okay, then we can say that if will not take any value or condition. Okay, means if you are taking not value here, means either it's false, that then only it give you the false only. Okay, so if somebody says that, first we are going to see the syntax for that. Okay, so syntax for this is else, and here we need to write the statement of that particular thing. Okay, so you should remember always that while you are going to create a else block, means if somebody tell that I'll directly, means like your if, I need to write without if, I just write the else block. Okay, if you see, it's already give me error. Why? Because we cannot create the else block without the if block. Means if somebody is false, then only it's become false. Without it is not possible. Means invalid syntax. So Python need to tell you that, guys, you are doing a wrong thing here. Means if you want to create a else block, you need to write your if block first. Okay, so first, by the help of your these two if and else, we are going to see some programming. Okay, so how the if and else will be worked together, we are going to see all that things. Okay, now if somebody is asking for you to write a program to check the number is even or odd. Okay, so before we are going to check the number even and odd in Python, if you want to take a user input, means at the runtime, means if you want to take the user input at the runtime of the Python, runtime in the sense of while you are executing the Python of the Python code, we can say Python code, then we need to use input function. Okay, input will be take your function in the form of string. Okay, so we are know how to convert a string into number by the help of your number, or we can say that num, means we need to typecasting. Means while we are taking your user input, it's always in the form of string. If you want to convert into integer, we are going to use your num. So how it going to happen? Now we are going to see. Okay, because if you are creating a coding, it's need to be execute so many times. Means we cannot say that only one time we can use that particular thing. So for that we need to take a number, and the help of the number, or we can say that first we need to convert into the input. Means I need to take the user input. Okay, from the input we need to convert by the help of your int, means to convert a string into integer. Okay, so I'll take directly int. Okay, then I just use the input function, then here enter the number. Means how it going to happen? First, it will be take your number here. Okay, means it will be take your number as string. Then after that, the string will be converting into your integer or number. Then after we getting the number, now we are going to check the number is even or odd. To check your number is even or odd, we can a logic that modulus operator. Means if the number is modular division by 2 and the remainder is double equal to 0. So I need to type the condition for that. If the number is modular division with 2 and the output is 0, means the remainder is become 0, means we need that the if block, we can say that this is a truthy block or true block. Then only we can say that number is, or we can tell in the f string also, the number is a even number. Okay, otherwise we can know that while the truthy block will be not truth, then the else block will, we can say that it is a false block. Okay, then we can say that number is odd number, means we can type how many times, we just need to run. Okay, so first thing your controller come here and it will be fast asking for your number. I'll give you 12. Okay, after it 12 be taken, it store into your number. Okay, after it storing, it come it into your if block. Okay, so here it will be check a condition. If the number is modular division, means 12 modular division with 2. It's find its answer. If it's become 0, then only it's need to print that number. Means this statement. Otherwise, we need to print this statement. Okay. After you hit, we need to click enter. If you see 12 is a even number. Okay. If I am not taking that int here, then if you see, it gives you error because we cannot find that number, means string. How we can say that a string will be divided? See, not all argument converted into string formatting, means if you are trying to convert your string into your number without typecasting, it is not possible. So make sure that we need to typecast into your integer. Okay, so this is one programming to check your even and odd. Now we are going to check a one programming, more programming, means how much you can practice in your conditional statement, that much of expert you can begin. Okay, now the next question is, write a program to write a program to print the highest number, means the bigger number, highest number among the two variable. As of now, we are going only seeing the two variable. While we are dealing with your nested condition, means the elif condition, we are going to see your three variable. Also in this also we can see, first thing for your better understanding, we are going to deal with your two variable. Okay, among with your two variable. Okay, how it going to happen, I just want to tell you. Okay, so just like that, first thing we are going to take the number from the user. Need means we are going to convert into the integer, because input function is always take your number as string. So first thing we are taking the number from the user, enter the number. Okay, the first number, because we are taking two number, enter the first number. Okay, we need to comment it out. Yeah, so now then we need to take two number. Okay, so num2, so this is num1 and this is num2. I just want to print input, enter the second number. Okay, yeah, so then now we are going to check the condition. Okay, if uh, this is bigger, then you need to print this number. If this is not bigger, we need to print the else block. Okay, how it going to happen? If the num1 is greater than num2, okay, we need to print that num1 is greater. Okay, so a string num1 is greater. Okay, else print the string the num2 is greater. Okay, so based upon your condition, it shall be printed. Okay, if you see from your user input, first I need to give the 10 as my input. Okay, then the second number I said 20. So 20 is greater. Yes, we can say that. Again, I want to take, so 26, and sorry, I don't take that second number. Okay, first I will give you 50, then 32, means 50 is greater, means our code of execution will be work perfectly. Okay, now we are going to see if there were three input, how it going to happen, means how we are going to condition each and everything. Okay, means nested. Okay, nested means we are going to check only one condition, means inside one condition another condition we need to check. So how it going to happen, we're going to see. So first thing we need to comment out this one, means Python will not reading these lines. Okay, so write a program to find the highest number among the three number. Okay, so how it going to happen, we are going to see. So I'll copy these two number. Okay, so I'll print one more time. So yeah, okay, so I'll take three number from the user, guys. Okay, third number. Okay, the third number I will be take from the user. Now I want to compare. Okay, so first thing I need to compare number 1 is greater than 2. If this condition will be true, then only I need to check with the number 3. Okay, means inside that means nested if will be there. Elif will be another things, means we if you are checking three condition at a time, but here we are checking one condition. Inside that if is true, we are going to check the another condition. Okay, then num1, if num1 is greater than 2, again we are checking num1 is greater than 3, means if this number, means we are taking 10, 20 and 30, means if 10 is greater than 20, no, it's not true, means it will false. If I am taking number 1 equal to 30, number 2 equal to 20, number 1 equal to 10, so 30 is greater than 20. Yes, it's true. Then 30 is greater than 10. Yes, it's true. Means we need to confirm two times. Then only we can print that num1 is greater. Okay. So greater. Now else here means if first condition is true, but the third condition is not true, means third condition is true because we are already checked with 2, means we are not even to check with the number 2 and 3 because number 1 is greater. Okay, so now I need to print that f string num2 is greater. Okay, yeah. Now, if this first condition is false, means first value is 10 and second value it's become 20, means it's false. Now we are going to compare with this second and third, means first condition will be false. Now I need to check, because in else block we cannot check anything inside the if, we are going to inside the if condition, else if. Okay, so now we are going to check, means number 1 is less than 2, means we are going to check num2 is greater than num3, means we know that num2 is greater, means I need to confirm that num1 is greater or not. Here I need to print that the number 2 is greater. Okay, number 2 is greater, else we can say that number 3 is greater. Okay, number 3 is greater. So this is how we can compare while we are comparing with three number. Okay, is greater. So now I want to take the input from the user. Now we are going to see how it's going to happen. Okay, so yeah, I just take 10, 20 and 30. If you see 30 is greater, means whatever the code we are writing is correct. Now we are changing our input. I'll take 30, 25, 20. If you see 30 is greater, means whatever the code we are written, it is absolutely correct. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Try writes.